Turkey-backed Syrian opposition fighters took down the Syrian Democratic Forces flag on Monday and replaced it with their own in the border town of Tel Abyad, which they have captured from Kurdish militias as part of Turkey's military campaign. Meanwhile, Syrian government troops entered several northeastern towns, including Manbij, and were moving toward the border city of Kobani.
We are ready to liberate all the Syrian areas from the northeast to the south, and we will go to the border and overcome the dog Erdogan.
Following a U.S. withdrawal from a buffer zone between Turkey and the Syrian Democratic Forces, the Kurdish-led militias, once backed by the United States, struck a deal with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad to help them repel the Turkish incursion. Russia has brokered the deal between Syrian Kurds and the government in Damascus and says it has been in contact with Ankara. A Kremlin spokesman said Monday that Moscow has warned all sides against actions that would undermine peace efforts for Syria. The Turkish president has rejected international calls to withdraw from Syria, insisting that he will remove what he calls Kurdish terrorists from the border with Turkey.
Aynı şekilde Cerablus'u biz bu teröristlerden temizledik mi?
We've cleared Jarabulus from terrorists as well. Are there Turks there now? No, it's the true owners who are there. Don't they see this? European Union, don't you see this? Arab League, don't you see this? Wasn't it you who excluded Syria from the Arab League?
Erdogan has dismissed U.S. President Donald Trump's threat to impose crippling economic sanctions on Turkey, but praised his decision to withdraw U.S. troops from Syria. Turkish citizens in Istanbul told VOA reporters that the sanctions will have little effect on Turkey.
The sanctions would have no effect on the Turkish economy. America is already inflicting all the harm it can on Turkey. I don't think there's more it can do.
Turkey is in such a situation that if there's no America, then there's Russia. Neither side would want to lose Turkey. In my opinion, Turkey is a very powerful country.
The European Union on Monday pledged to suspend arms exports to Turkey, but stopped short of implementing a formal bloc-wide arms embargo. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said Turkey is an important ally.
All of us have used infrastructure in Turkey, bases in Turkey, in our operations to defeat Daesh.
The NATO chief called on Turkey to refrain from any actions that would revive Islamic State insurgency in Syria. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.